Okay, it's an honor to be here at Summer Solstice in Somerset on this beautiful July 30th, 2016 Saturday. And this is an incredible program. I'm not sure if it was Scrim's idea or not, but Scrim invited me to, he said, well, do you want to collaborate on this with me? And I collaborate with artists all over the world. It's something that I love to do. I'm inspired personally, individually, through collaboration with other artists. So, can you tell me briefly what the painting is for, what you're going to do with it?
Yes.
And I understand it's going to be an auction. When's the auction going to take place?
Okay. So one of our main goals as a community art center, movement center, community space is to provide access to everyone, whether they have the means or not. And so this piece will be used to help get those people here.
And you're talking about Shine.
Shine House.
No.
Talking about the Shine House. Thank you. Talking about the Shine House.
The Shine House.
Yeah, talking about the Shine House. And so in auctioning this beautiful piece that you and Scrim will have done together, this money that's sold, that's gained from the sale of this piece, will benefit families who perhaps couldn't come and participate in the programs that, the teachers cost some money, and we want to honor the teachers. And so to pay the teachers, we got to have money coming in. And so everyone can't pay though. And things like this help promote that and allow them to come and experience everything that we want to offer. Because we're all about community and not just the people that lucked out enough in life to have the means.
That's awesome. When one of us is lifted up, we're
all lifted up.
And that's so important to remember.
When one of us succeeds in any community, we all succeed.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, and communities don't go. My friend Leo and I were having this conversation this morning. Community isn't about zip code or miles in between. Like if you love community, you can go into any place. Like you coming into our community and you just feel at home because it's a community.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
yes. I'm always, as I travel the world, I respect and honor everyone's beautiful differences.
Right.
But I'm always looking for the common ground. I discovered a long time ago that we all have more in common than we have different.
Right. That's correct. Yeah, we do.
I've lived such a diverse life that it's pretty easy for me to discover something in somebody else that I have, that we have in common.
Our commonality is much greater than what's different.
Yes, and so then we start sharing the stories, open and honestly sharing the stories of our lives. And that's how community is formed.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we all lift each other up. So the sale of the auction will take place in a couple weeks when we have a secure PayPal account so that people can both bid online, they can bid in person, they can bid by phone call, and we'll let the auction run for maybe a month and just let that build as much as it can and gain some momentum so that more families are supported in coming here. Because it's this place, the Shine House is for all ages. 2 to 92 is my favorite way to say that. Like there's something for everyone, and everyone's invited to participate.
All abilities.
All abilities, disability, inability.
Good.
Special.
It'll go on temporary display in Shine House.
Yes.
I will keep up through Scrim with how everything goes. And when Scrim sent me the artwork and showed me what he had done, my brain started racing. What about this poem, that poem? There's not too much space. It needs to be brief. And so I wanted the theme to be connected. And so finally, I decided to use an abbreviated version of the poem I wrote with the Dalai Lama. In 1994, I had met the Dalai Lama for the first time. I worked for a year to bring him to Louisville. It's a long story, I won't go into it, but it happened. He came, I had the opportunity to ask him one question. So think about it. I'm saying
one question.
One question.
One question for the Dalai Lama.
I went to see the Dalai Lama in Louisville a few years ago.
I was there for 3 days of teachings. It was amazing.
It was amazing. What's the one question?
Well, New York University had asked me to produce a 48-hour non-stop music and poetry insomniacathon to kick off their week-long 50-year celebration of the Beat Generation. And so I took 150 young people, high school and college age, from Kentucky, a few from Naropa University in Boulder, Colorado came and joined us, and we caravanned up to New York City, and over 300 young people of all ages performed at my 48-hour event. I told the Dalai Lama about that, and I said, will you please share with me a message I can share with young people of all ages? Well, he closed his eyes and he smiled real big. He's so used to people asking, well, do you think China will ever leave Tibet? No, it doesn't look like it. We're talking about genocide. And so this was a refreshing question for him. He gave me, and thankfully it was recorded, our exchange. There's a new documentary coming out on me from Storm Generation Films called Outlaw Poet, a documentary on Whitehead, and there's animation in it. And so the recording with animation is showing the exchange between the Dalai Lama and me. So he gave me this long, message, but here's the strange thing. All I heard were the words to this poem. So it was some kind of a spiritual transmission. It was a transmission. I was spellbound through this process. All I heard were the words which the Dalai Lama has blessed. This poem is all over the world now. It's in a couple of his books. Never give up. No matter what is going on, never give up. Develop the heart. Too much energy in the world is spent developing the mind instead of the heart. Develop the heart. Be compassionate, not just for your friends, but for everyone. Be compassionate. Work for peace in the world and in your heart. Work for peace. And I say again, never give up. No matter what is going on around you, never give up. That's been a prayer, a daily prayer, a mantra for me since then. And I have been approached by so many people around the world with various messages saying, that saved my life. I keep that posted on my refrigerator, by the door before I go out every morning, and that sort of thing.
That one thing, if that's all you've ever done in your life, that's enough.
Exactly. I was told, my attorney, a wonderful lady from New York, who specializes in the arts, she said, Ron, you got to trademark this, you can be rich off of it. I said, look, I am rich already. I feel like Johnny Appleseed. I don't care if my name is associated with this poem or not. The more people who read this poem and are uplifted and inspired by it and choose to live and to create instead of die or be the walking dead, then, that's all I care for. And so it's a gift. It was a gift to me. It's a gift to everybody as far as I'm concerned. So now I use because of space, I use an abbreviated version of the poem on our artwork, Scrim's and Ron's and your artwork. So now I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign the Dalai Lama's name. Let's see,
wherever you feel like.
Wherever.
What color is it?
White.
Okay, good. I don't want to make it too big. Somebody told me, he said, you need to have a fancy signature, you're a poet. I said, you know what? What I'm gonna do to make it fancy, there's this ancient Zoroastrian symbol I discovered. It's a circle over a square over a triangle. It represents a human being. And it's the circle represents love, the square, power, and the triangle, wisdom. And it's the balance of love, power, and wisdom that creates the ideal human being. And I'll talk more about that in my keynote address tonight. There you go.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
awesome.
Pleasure. I will hug you before I shake your hand. Thank you.
Young man.
Yeah, my friend. You did a good thing.
Thank you.
You did a good thing. Good thing.
All right, and
If this goes up in time, 7:30 tonight, 7:30 here in this building, the garage behind Shine. What are we calling this officially?
Movement studio.
The movement studio, not the garage. The movement studio behind Shine. It looks like a garage. This will be unveiled officially by Ron as he delivers an amazing keynote speech entitled
Can summer, S-O-M-E-R, solstice art, can summer solstice art matter? The Storm Generation Manifesto.
Very awesome.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys. We good?
Thank you.